Welcome to the debrief. We are going to be debriefing everything about last night's game. And we're going to be trying to get a bit upbeat about it because, you know what? We need to have a bit of upbeatness. And last night wasn't too bad when you think of things. But welcome to the debrief. I am your host, PunkChef41, aka Jake. Welcome to the channel, and I hope you are all doing well tonight. And I'm trying some things a little bit differently. We're going at an earlier time tonight, just because I've got some things I want to do tonight other than sitting here all night like I did yesterday. And you know what? It gets a bit grating after a while. So yes, welcome to the debrief. And yeah, we've got to talk about last night, really, haven't we? But before we do that, let's say hello to the chat. Evening to SWSC Edits. Evening to Louis. Evening to Danny. Evening to Adam. It was a good stream last night. It was very good. I enjoyed it. I think the only thing with last night's stream, I've had some people reach out to me. I don't know if they've reached out to James. Sometimes when it's a podcast all in one, it gets a little bit too cluttered. So something to work on. You can always work on a lot of things. There's always room to improve, as they always say. But welcome to tonight's debrief. Evening, Adam. How you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Let me get this shared now because I need to find where I put my Twitter because it's not on here. Twitter. There it is. I think that's safe for a debrief. I don't know. Yeah, it could be interesting. It's talking about last night. Sorry, dead air. No, I know that's not good. I'm not 100% great today. It's been one of those days that's been interesting where I've tried to do a lot more family stuff today. As you notice, there hasn't been many videos on the channel as there normally is. There is a video that I am going to be doing later on, though, before the... I may even do it in the stream, to be fair. There is a bit of news about a defender we may be looking at, and it will be interesting if we get that over the line in terms of a trialist coming in. But last night, there's something to be said about this team and playing out from the back. I won't lie. Playing out from the back is something that has always done my absolute nutting. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I've always hated playing out from the back. I just don't think it's a good way of playing. I never have done. I've never liked playing out from the back. I think if you're playing out from the back, you need to have the right player to do it with. And as of right now, we don't have those players for it. Let's be honest. Let's be brutally honest. We do not have those players to playing out from the back and being able to make something a little bit different or change it up a little bit. And I think that's the big thing for me. That first goal was just lack of awareness by everyone who was involved, and it was just lack of concentration. Now, the problem is, Danny's not gonna... I don't think Danny's gonna stop playing out from the back. I think this is a style of football he wants to try and do. And I think over the time we've seen so many managers come in who all play out from the back. Darren's done it. Sicko did it. I think for a little bit, Steve Bruce was playing a little bit out from the back at times. And you know what? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And at the minute, yeah, the stats are saying something completely different, and we are looking a little bit better in that sense. But we need to start getting more of the ball and keeping hold of it as well in midfield. In midfield, we were just awful. There was just no way of keeping the ball. And that's the thing. If you have it that you're going to play out from the back, the ball needs to go quicker. It needs to go a lot faster than it does. It needs to have a man open ready. And at that point, when they got in, it was like, all you can do is go, put your hands up and go, yeah, we've messed up, let's go again. And the second goal as well, it was very easy. We attacked going forward. You're thinking, okay, we're going forward. Let's see what we can do. Let's try and close some of the gaps up. Couldn't close the gaps up. And once again, it's 2-1. And I think 2-0 even. I wish we got one. 2-0 and Vardy didn't really celebrate. But again, it was that whole thing of getting cut open very, very quickly. And I don't know what we need to do to stop that from happening. But all I do know, it's happening more and more and more, and kind of thing. And you look at the way they've attacked that ball going forward and getting in. It just lack of people being close enough. You want them to be either a little bit closer. And what Volk were trying to do, he was trying to play it round the corner instead of playing it across the box. Now, in one sense, you don't want to play it across the box, because you play it across the box, you're opening yourself up to even more trouble. And the problem is, in his eye line, he had another player right behind him, and he wasn't thinking that he could go there. He just didn't have enough people around him. And when you don't have enough people around you, that causes a lot of issues. I'm all right, Morgan. How are you, mate? I'm tired. I'm very tired, and my knee hurts. But apart from that, I'm all good. But apart from that, everything's good. It's just one of those days where I've kind of had a bit of a day off, if that makes sense. I've tried to not do much today, because last night was a late one doing the live stream of well and doing the video. I think I didn't get back into the house till about 10. And normally I like to just not be as late if I can try and help it with little and stuff. And luckily it's half term. Being half term, it's been great to be able to just get things done and be able to spend time with the family. Hopefully we might be going out somewhere tomorrow. We haven't decided yet what we're doing yet. It all depends on how everyone's feeling and stuff like that. But at the moment, everything's good. But I thought first half they dominated. They just dominated. And second half, it's like they just took the gas, foot off the gas. They were like, right, we're done. We got this done. And they didn't really go for any more, which I'm shocked by. I would have expected them to go for a hell of a lot more in that game. I really did. I was expecting a hell of a lot more to happen, and it just didn't. And I was a little bit shocked by the fact that they didn't go for it. The fact that they really just didn't really add more to the total, and that actually shocked me. You could get the likes up, people. I much appreciate it. 22 people watching, 8 likes, get the likes up. Everything helps. If you want to become a member, it is $4.99. You will get to see the latest video that is me and Jack on a big rant, which is a good episode. Don't like that. There's also the trucking, the FIFA EAFC career mode, which I should be filming some of that tomorrow in the evening, more than likely. And then lots of other things, because I've got plans in here for this year. And yeah, I want to get those plans done, if that makes sense. So it'll be good to see what happens in here. But last night, in the first half, it was all Leicester. We had a couple of chances with Gassama. Didn't really pay off. It would have been nice for them to pay off, but it didn't really. I think every time we went to try and get something going, it took a while to what's the word? It took a while to just get that finishing edge, and we just don't have that clinicalness at the minute. What actually idea for Stoke QPR? You ideally want a draw for QPR versus Stoke. Ideally, you want a draw, because you don't really want Stoke winning either. Because Stoke are in the same situation. They're dropping. They're in free fall as well. Unzip this. Not a Wednesday shirt. Be interesting to see if any of you know what the shirt is. No, ideally you want that to be a draw tonight. You actually want that to be a draw. Or match abandoned. Yeah, run punch, man. Yeah. You want either them game to just not happen. The problem is Stoke are really struggling, and I'm literally, I'm not shocked how bad they're doing. I'm just shocked on how they're not responding. And they've had an okay window, and it's bringing in a brand new manager like they have done from Plymouth. He could be thinking of, what have I done here? If they get sucked into a relegation battle and Plymouth stay up, you got to think, okay, I've messed up. Why have I done this? Why did I take that when I could have been cruising with Plymouth? But that's the thing. It's Stoke has lost the last four. Yeah, Stoke are on a heavy downturn at the minute. It's not great at all. Let's go have a look at what they are in the form table. Stoke. Well, you look at the form table, it's Rotherham, us, Stoke. We're 23rd in the form table, so we're not doing great from our last 6. If you go last 10, we're only 19th, Stoke are 18th. If you go home form, we are 9th, but our away form should put us in 23rd. Yeah, 23rd away from home. They were arguably better under Alex Neil. Yeah, probably. You're probably right. If you go with goals as well, in the form table, we are in 19th. If you go from players in a squad as well, number of players, point is about 10. So yeah, we really need to start getting better. They were better under Alex Neil, but again, the wheel went off there with Alex Neil. There's something not quite right at Stoke, and there hasn't been for some time. And I don't know what the issue is at Stoke. Why it doesn't seem to work at all well. There does seem to be something at the minute with that Stoke situation that it doesn't seem to pay off or work or do what it's meant to do in terms of how they set up. And I think eventually Stoke are one of those ones where it would be weird if they went down to League One. But I think you're getting more and more teams who are getting closer, who have been in the Prem in the last couple of things, go, hey, we're dropping now. We're having to drop down and stuff like that. So it's not great, is it? Evening, DJ, as I know. How are you, mate? I hope you're well. I hope you're doing well tonight, mate. Gone a bit early tonight. I forgot to send you a message, tell you that I was going early. Apology for that. I just completely forgot that I was going early tonight. I want to have a little bit more of an evening to myself tonight, and yeah, it'd be nice to do something a bit different. That's not Wednesday related. I'm going to Stoke at home for my birthday. We should. The what we should and the what we do, they are two different things entirely. The what we should and what we do are two different things. I think that's the thing we have to remember. I couldn't, and I still can't understand Schumacher going to Stoke. He was, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all, does it? Money, gotta be money. The only thing I can think it is money. The other thing is, Ian and Cavido Fish, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Doing this tonight a bit earlier than normal, just because I am wanting to have a little bit of an evening to myself. I'm probably just going to sit and just play video games, to be honest with you. Oh, we're good about Leicester, but was to be fair, I was expecting us to get absolutely tonked versus Leicester. And the second half, we were different in the second half. We looked better. We looked a lot better. Ian Vella and Ian, I'm not sure we can stay. I hope to God I'll be giving up my wife to stay in the league. I don't know, mate. It all depends. We got the next couple of games look a little bit more winnable. You look at the actual stats, though. The stats say we had less possession, but we had more shots and more shots on target. We just couldn't do anything with them. 7 corners to their 4. Second half, we looked a lot better team. It's just we don't have any clinical finishers who are just in that right position. And I think that's been one of our issues most of this season. The stats were good, but again, that the annoying thing is, I know this is someone gonna say it, that don't win your game. They don't. That don't win your games. The only thing that wins your games are points and goals. And the problem is, we've not scored enough goals all season. I think we're one of the lowest scoring teams in the Championship. Luckily, last night, Rotherham lost, which was good. We kept them there. We're on 26, they're on 19, QPR 29, Stoke 32, Huddersfield 31. For me, like I said earlier, QPR Stoke, you really want to draw. You really want to draw, because the situation tonight at Huddersfield, if they don't win and QPR win, that it could be all 3 Yorkshire teams in the bottom. Vardy is a knob. I think it was just a bit of banter. What do you mean he's a knob? 24 goals. We ain't won 10 games all season. No way we're getting out of this. We haven't won 10 games all season, but at the end of the day, anything can happen. I think no one thought we would get a draw against Leicester. No one thought we could do what we did against Hull. The problem is this team isn't consistent. And there's a lot of teams in this championship who are inconsistently consistent. I don't know. Vardy didn't really celebrate though, did he? Let's be honest. He didn't do his normal, like, over-the-top celebration. For Vardy, that was very restrained. I've seen Vardy celebrate a lot more than that. And at the end of the day, he's going to retire at Leicester. Yeah, he's out of contract in the summer. I can't see him. He's either going to retire or he's either going to do something like come to us or go to someone like Fleetwood in League Two or retire. I just don't know how much he going to do and get played in the Prem, even if he gets given a new contract. We won a game mostly against Preston and we're taking more points than expected. Yeah, I agree with you, Caboodle Fish. I agree with that completely. I think some of the games we came up against, it was difficult. I'm not asked about Vardy's celebration. To be honest, Leicester saved him if we're playing them for the faith. Didn't really save him. I think it was just a very, very good pickup by him. I know, but just don't see us. At the end of the day, it all depends. It all depends on what happens and who starts scoring and who starts. From about, next week onwards, the games start getting kind of interesting in the sense that you start seeing what different teams are made of and how they get on. It's like the interesting thing for me is you look at that from 19th onwards. Anyone could get sucked into it if someone in that bottom 4, say 5, go on a little bit of a run. Blackburn Rovers will probably start climbing. You look at Birmingham are climbing. Swansea are a little bit of a stumble. It'll be interesting to see what happens. It's the old saying, it's not over till the fat lady sings. And the thing is, if you look at what we've done, you can't put this season on Danny. At the end of the day, he's not had a full season. He's not had a full transfer window. He brought in what he can. We're still looking at free agents. You've got the situation. You can put on Danny the playing out from the back, but he wants that his principle. He wants that to be his way of playing. He's determined to have this playing out from the back to see if it works. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. 24 people watching and 11 likes. Get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. I agree with what Andy said. The players that can definitely damage teams that are coming. Because if you look at what we got next in terms of games, I've already said it recently, but I'd say it again. Where is it? Team club match of fixtures. Fixtures. Our next couple of games are. We've had that already. I hate fixtures, didn't I? No, I hate results. Our next couple of games are Millwall, Bristol, Rotherham, Plymouth, Leeds, Ipswich, Swansea. So I can't see him getting any money in the summer either. We won't get Maguire. We won't get Maguire if we go down. It's already been said. If we go down, he probably won't come to League One. And we don't know what money's going to be available. At the end of the day, DJ, we haven't got a clue what Chansiri's going to give him to fend. We don't know. It's that whole thing. We have no idea what's going to happen then. I think it'll be interesting when the new account come out to see whereabout we are. Who was the last player to sign on permit for money? The last players were Masaba and Gasserman. Depends what league we're in, right? Yep, it does. If we stay up, he'll get money spent. If we stay up, there's big TV money this year. And the TV money's interesting. And Paul. Oh, yeah, Paul was a permanent one to yes. Yes, he was. Forgot about Paul. You know what? Paul Valentine is starting to look really good to me. No, Masaba wasn't a free. Masaba we paid. Masaba wasn't a free. We paid for him. That was not a free. We paid for Masaba. He was not a free transfer. I remember looking at that one. Hang on a minute. Let me check. I can find out. 3rd of October. Let's have a look. Here we go. Yeah, here you go. Champion says not disclosed, nor has the fee. There you go. The length of the contract and the actual fee has not been disclosed. So it's one of those ones. It'll be in installments in some way. If you want a really good book on transfers, the club, and there's an actual book about the deal done deal, and it's really good and telling you how it works. And if you want a really, really good books about the about financial stuff, I will give you a link here. Hang on a minute. We bought Gatherman and Masaba. They were literally both paid transfers. Where is it? Okay, don't buy the hardcover. This, Jesus Christ, it's expensive. 72 quid for a book. You want? That's a good one. And oh, that one's overdone it. Why have they done that? That's a really good one. Price of Football, and the other one he just done is fantastic. There's also another one called the Dumb. Yeah, Gatherman was 1 million. Gatherman was 1 million. I think there's some debate over whether there was an up free front for Masaba if it was installments, but he definitely wasn't a free. I think it's installments. I'm pretty sure Gatherman was in installments. 22 people watching, 12 likes. Get those likes up, people. If you want to donate to the channel, everything go back into the channel, into the equipment. Everything's always improving. I'm always trying to do stuff in the channel. I've got a PC to rebuild in that corner. Basically, I just need hard drive for it, and then that's going to probably get set up somewhere around here to be used for streaming. Mainly for doing the stream, because there's a lot more things I can do on a PC than I can do on a Mac, and it's a lot easier for things. More things can go wrong, but a lot easier to get things up and running, so that'll be good to do there. Also, if you want to become a member, it's $4.99 a month. Andy the Credit is a member. He's seen a lot of the stuff I do. I do FIFA stuff. I do, and I think is it Adam? I cannot remember. Hey up, Barry, how you doing, mate? Where is he? Adam, yeah, Adam's a member. Well, how are you doing, mate? But I think it's going to be interesting because I'd like to know a little bit more behind the scenes in Wednesday about what our scouting system is, if that makes sense. I'd like to know what our scouting system is or who our scouts are, because there's a lot of clubs where you know who the scouts are and what they do and who they are. I've not heard who our scouts are for years. Or is it a case we're just using people who scout who come in as like we haven't got our own scout, but we've got like third party contracts where we pay for them to do the scouting and then they're not actually on the Wednesday books. I don't know. There are things like that. I'd like to see more of it, and I'd like to know a little bit more about it, because sometimes knowing who your scouts are, you can kind of get a good idea who you're going after and what kind of players they go for. Let's have a look. So let's see if we do have a scouting culture. That was 2014. Okay, that was a long time ago. Yeah, I haven't seen any scouts for a while. Oh, here we go. Head of scouting is Danny. Not Danny. I say we buy Ugbo and Pervader. Well, Pervader would be a free. Pervada the 3 if we can get him in, which will be fantastic. Pervada would be a 3. If we got him in, which I would say yes to. Ugbo, on the other hand, is a difficult one. I believe he signed a new contract at his current club in the new year. And his contract doesn't expire for his current club till 2026. And they're saying it's about 2.5 million. In lads, not many teams have had a go at us second half like you guys did. That credit to Daniel. Thank you, and I much appreciate that, mate. I much appreciate that. I think that you hear things like that from other clubs clubs that are doing well. It makes you feel like he's doing the right thing, and I still think he is. I still say Ugbo will be about 2.5 million, possibly 3. Easy Danny picks a players. Easy Danny picks a player. Chance doesn't sign him. Never know. Evening, Jez. How you doing? Thought we'd start some. I changed it, Jez, last minute because I've got other things I want to do tonight and I forgot to put it anyway. I did it really last minute. No debate on who that scouts are. It's at Chance it because yeah. Cheers for that and much appreciate it. You're playing some good stuff. I'm still surprised with what your manager said about your fans though. It kind of shook me. I have just found out who one of our scouts is though. Which is interesting. So head of scouting is Kevin Beadle. One of the scouts who have been here since 2022 is Declan Evans, and his last scouting job was at Plymouth. Happy Single Awareness Day. Ian Pump missing the massive Argyle game. Daughters are fighting each other tonight. Boxing. Hope they realise what I'm giving. Good luck to them, mate. Hope they do well. You're playing at home, so you should get a decent. Result. You're good at home. You got Coventry, haven't you? Happy Single Awareness Day, Worko. So the scout, Declan Evans, is 23. He was at Preston, Fleetwood, Bamber Bridge, and was a youth coach at Preston in 2018. So that is apparently one of our scouts as well. And then you've got the academy manager, Darren Pugh, and stuff like that. I'm just having a look. I'm always interested to see who some of the new people are. Cause we've got like a new academy medical director in Jack Newbury. We've got Rob Lee. Because I don't know if we've got a new club doctor yet. Because the club doctor's left. I don't know if we're still looking for a new club doctor. 23. He's new, actually. He came in last year. Dean Taylor came in at the beginning of last year as well. So it's always interesting to have a look at what's in and around your club. And I'll be interested to see when they can get in eventually. But I think the thing at the minute is like, I'd like to see more scouting done and paid, but it'd be good. I love him. He gives no BS answer compared to Brendan Rodgers, who just gave you PR answers. Yeah. Work a look on the bright side. Reduce price in chocolate tomorrow. That's where we win. Yeah, Jack won't want to go get chocolate though. Jack's on a massive like gym session at the minute and going for it. What happened to gone quiet, mate? It's gone very quiet. I don't even think I've heard much about him at Derby. Looking at him, I think he's looking for a new club, but no one taking him on yet. That's the thing. No one taking him up yet, so it'll be interesting to see where and whereabouts that is. On that one. Good luck to both you girls tonight, though, Janelle, as DJ has said. But when they are looking at someone, actually, there is someone we are looking at. So, and I'm also going to cheat a little bit and do this as a mini video, so bear with me as well. So I can kind of kill two birds with one stone here. So just give me a minute. Sheffield Wednesday considering defender after leaving Premier League club. Ooh, interesting. Hello and welcome to this video. Yeah, and if you're watching this, there's people also in a live stream as well while I do this as well. So it's something a little bit different that I haven't done before. Or I have done it before, I just haven't done it recently. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I much appreciate it. Liking help the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. So, Sheffield Wednesday are looking at Gabriel Ogabayo. I think that's how you say his name. That was a bad one for me. 19-year-old centre-back signed for Burnley in 2022 from Irish side Coburn Ramblers. He was in the Owls under-18s in a 2-1 win towards the back end of last season. He is 6'4". He helped the young Owls yesterday yesterday afternoon. 2 goals from Adatora and Mackenzie Maltby, and this wasn't his first outing. So we do have a well, basically we do have a young defender we're looking at again. Many young people have already been called up to the squad: Bailey Calvarci, Pierre Charles, Joe Pusey, Squillier, Rio Shipton, Sam Reed, all getting good minutes, and it will be interesting to see if we get him in. Now, here's the thing for me. I think you're going to always be looking at people to get into this side, and you're always going to be wanting to look at different people, especially in the academy, especially with us having the academy kind of how it is with picking people from that academy, so you have to re-put people in. And as someone just said in the live chat of the video that I'm recording, another Flint then, and it kind of feels that way. It does feel like that a lot, so it'll be interesting to see what when they do. But 6'4", he is massive, and I think we need those kind of defenders. We need people who can get in on crosses. I think my thing at the minute is that we're not scoring enough on crosses, and I think that's something we need to do a lot more. But at 19, you can mould him, you can get him how you want him to be, and under Danny and the coaches, you've got a chance to see how he plays. And again, if you get him from the academy, you get him in, you put him down on decent contract, maybe someone comes into him, and maybe then if you sell him on, you try and use that money to reinvest into the squad, something we haven't done very much of. We haven't done much reinvesting into the squad by selling someone who's been a decent youth prospect. I always think it's a little bit of an interesting one when we do that, and I would be interested to see what Wednesday do here. It looks like he's going to get a deal, and that would be fantastic if he could. I think more defenders, the better. I think we need them. But again, you got to think, if we're taking players out the academy, you've got to get players back in. And it's not a case of just getting them to be for the first team. This is about just putting people into the academy first team, and then seeing if they go to the first team. Because I think we've had a lot go up from the first team recently. So let's see what happens, and hopefully it'll be a good one. And he is someone who we could able to do. If you're watching this in the live stream, don't worry, the live stream is not ending. Right, there we go. That video done for later. Ian Barry, it is another defender, and he is like another Flint. Massive game on Saturday. I'm not too bad, mate. I'm a little bit tired. My knee hurts, but apart from that, everything's good. 38 people watching, 18 likes. Get those likes up, people. I much appreciate that. More likes equal more places going around the YouTube scene. Apologies, I don't normally like recording a video while I'm doing a live stream, but if I'm going to have a little bit of time to myself tonight, I want to get it done and up for later anyway. So it's one of those things I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone. So apologies for that. If you didn't like it, tough, I'm the streamer. I'm going to try and do it and get it up so I've got the other thing. It's like that broke at 3, and at 3 o'clock I was doing other things. I think I was jigging our son around the kitchen and trying to get him to sleep, or he was asleep. Kind of thing. The Bristol game is going to be tough because they did a fantastic job versus Bristol City. I'm not going to, against Southampton, they did a fantastic one. Think they're going to have to stockpile defenders like Forest did. We'll never be shocked. Ian and Mike, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well. You're going ghost hunting when we go to see Plymouth, if I remember correctly. That'd be cool. I haven't got a thumbnail. I ain't got a picture of this dude. Whoops, where is he? There he is. Let's have a look. Hoping 8 wins will be enough. Hope so, mate. We gotta hope it'll be enough. We have got to really hope 8 wins will be enough, but gotta say, some of the games we've got coming up, like Caboodle Fisher said, are winnable. They are winnable, to be fair. We're drinking with a few in one of the pubs yesterday and did not realise that horrible owners they used to have. Oh, you mean Leicester had horrible owners? Leicester's owners weren't great. I think Leicester's owner, one of their owners, I think, didn't he get done for like fraud or something? It was weird. I can't see any of the bottom six winning tonight. I hope not. The only game we could do with is a draw versus Stoke QPR. We don't need either one of them winning. I'm also testing a new mic out tomorrow, hopefully. Arrow nearly killed. Yeah, I thought they did. I thought, correct, mate. I'll be. And left the fan channel. Was it? Am I right in thinking he couldn't? Is he the one who couldn't get his money out of Thailand and it got frozen? If I'm correct. Please tell me if I'm right, because that, for some reason, that sounds familiar. So, correct, mate. I'll be with Team Down South. Got an missed game, but I'll get back out there. Yep. 7 wins will put us on 47 points. Maybe doable. It may be doable. Leicester got a right academy. My son playing the Saturday. Their academy just unreal. Let's have a look. Imagine beating Leeds, though. If we did that, that'll put down to a damper on their good season. Yep. I think the only problem with the league game, it's Leeds and Ipswich back-to-back. But Ipswich are having a bit of a rocker at the minute. Is there any latest... try that again. 47 points in normally enough to stay up. Yep. Is there any latest regarding free agents? Not yet, mate. Not yet. Oh, it was Milan that did it with you. Wow, Milan... That's the thing. Milan with us actually did well. Milan actually saved us, where that's interesting. For us, Milan actually did well and basically stopped us going bust. Without Milan, we'd be bust, mate. We as a fan base, we owe Milan quite a lot. Because without Milan, we would have gone to the curtains. We would have been done. Like, completely done. That's interesting, that one, mate. Kind of thing. Let's have a look. It is that. No, it's not. It's that one. There we go. Last night result gave us exactly 1/3 of Leicester point tally. Yeah. The nothing. I haven't seen anything on regarding latest free agent signings. All I know is that Danny is looking at some and they're considering some. What positions? I don't know. But we are considering some. So I think free agency got to be one of those ones that if they come in, they've got to hit the ground running. And I think in the position we're in right now, I don't think we can. In your opinion, how many players do we bring? Not a lot. Not a lot. 1 or 2. I don't think we can. We can't really bring in a lot anyway. We've got 3 bases. Technically, we've got 3 bases. But we've got three faces due to people being like saying, if there's ever a good time to play Ipswich, it's now. Yeah, but we don't play Ipswich till March. Yeah, it's 15th, 16th even. We don't play them till the 16th, and I think that's going to be a bit of a... I think by that time they might be ready for that. Be a bit better, but they have suddenly hitting a little bit of stumbling block, and I think it could they haven't got a striker going at the minute. The striking situation is just not there. It's like they've done everything right apart from that. And then comes on chance to finish the job that man says the farm. Yeah, we can only bring in if we're gonna bring in. We can. I think the 3 spots, so we can only bring in a couple if need be. I thought Vardy's on a 383 who said no. Potentially me. I won't lie. Potentially me said no to him at 37. Because we can't have the situation where we've had in the past where we've all been saying, oh, we want younger strikers. Oh, we want younger people in. Yeah, and then sign a 37, 38-year-old Jamie Vardy. I think that doesn't work for me because it goes against everything what Danny is trying to do. Everything that Danny is trying to do, he's trying to get a younger team. And I don't think you do that. We are definitely missing Patterson. Oh, definitely. I was trying to have a shot. The problem, we had a lot of shots last night. We're just not clinical enough. If we could be clinical, we would be fantastic. We would be fantastic if we were clinical. We're just not. Sorry, dead air. He's about our sixth top scorer. Yeah, we are. We're missing Patterson a lot. Masaba. What about Masaba? Can go as many as you want, but if your keeper's gonna do that last, I think the thing is that people said a lot about the keeper situation last night, and I get it, but at the same time, it's not just the keeper that needs to be on that one. Once the ball went to Volks, he had a choice of hitting it around the corner, which he went for. He had a play on. We just weren't close enough. We weren't close enough. You need to be closer. And if you look at the gap between the two players, you need that player to be a lot closer. And it just wasn't. And that's been the issue of most of our goals we conceded, is whenever we conceded, we're not close enough to each other. And you're thinking, oh, that could work. And it just really didn't. And I'd like us to stop doing that a little bit, but I doubt it's going to happen, if I'm honest. For whatever reason, Danny likes playing out from the back, and I don't think he's going to stop anytime soon. I just don't. I think what he's doing is how he wants to play. Let's have a look. Apparently on XG we had, if we had taken our shot during, we would have been 15th overall. Exactly. That's been our whole thing the whole season. He got about 10 this season already. 8, I believe. Short on defenders now when he Big Don back. Don't know yet, mate. He's back in training, but I don't know if he's back ready to play. But we are getting short on defenders now again. We're short on midfielders, we're short on defenders, we're short on people who can go. Would Jupe trying to play like that against the best press? Yeah, but he's not going to stop. I don't think he's going to stop playing that way, though, Kyle. I generally don't think he's going to stop playing that way. I think he's trying to do something. Masaba looked good last night. He went at them in the second half and was all us, really. Second half was all us a little bit, and then first half was all them. I think it was just a case of changing what they said to him at half-time, and that was about it. It never rains, yep. Gasam and Masada should look around when they're thinking about having a shot. Yeah, I think the thing is the issue I've got with Gassaman and Masaba, but I also put that down to them being young. They're young strikers, stroke wingers. They're young attacking players, and that comes with just learning it. Granted, I know Masaba's like 22, 23, but he would come from a league where he could do that. He could have the time. You don't have the time here. Like, one of the things that really bugs me about Gasserman is the fact that it does my head in. He goes down, he rolls, he waits for the referee to give him the free kick, and it's just not going to come. Get up, try again. And that's what I want. I feel for Leicester had another gear. I felt Leicester had another gear to go yesterday if they needed. Yeah, they probably did. They probably would have done it if we scored. Personally. Fan Chelsea top goal was 11. Drewsbury Hall is just good. We have a lot of shots, but the XG wasn't great, so not making good chances. 1.85 for the Foxes, 0.5 for us. I think for us it's just about having someone who can finish, and we just don't have that, and that's the issue for me. We don't have a clinical finisher, and again, we've not had that for a good couple of years in this league, I should say. Smith having the role that he got in the squad, I think he's good. My glass changes every week with whatever happens with Wednesday. I'm not gonna lie. It changes every week. 1 minute I feel like we're done. 1 minute I feel like we could do it. I don't know anymore. If you know what I mean. I won't lie. At the moment, I'm taking it one game at a time and just seeing what happens now. I am not going to make any call anymore. Because there's no point. It's going to be too... I think it's going to be closer than some think it'll be. But it all depends if we can start finishing chances. If we can't, we're going to be in trouble. If you make poor chances, it's hard to finish, and that's why the XG is kind of important. Yeah, I agree. Again, something that's also interesting. You look at what Danny himself. He likes to quote that. I like it. Khalil for staying up. I hope you're right, mate. I hope you're right. It will be good. To the wire at the Sunderland game. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to have another one of those games where it goes to the wire. I've done too many of them recently. I have done way too many of them. Last game started staying light. Yeah, but that being said, Sunderland are not doing great. I won't lie. Sunderland are not in a great... They're not liking their new manager, and they're not doing 100% great out there. So, let's see. Let's see what happens when it comes to that time of the season. We've got a lot of games before the last game, and a lot of results could go either way. So let's see what happens. I think, I hope you guys can do it. Proper Sound fan base who have been dragged through. Thank you, Ant. Left the fan channel. Much appreciate that. It's nice hearing that at the minute with all the stuff we've had said about us from Coventry fans, from some... I'll take that back. From some Coventry fans. Most I've spoken to have been pretty solid and very nice. It's just some. And it kind of done my head in at the minute, being a Wednesday fan, because for some reason we are seen as the bad club at the moment. For whatever reason it is. We've not had a great situation off the field this year, and it's not been much better on the field. And that's the situation. You look at the start of the season, there's a lot of things that you can say what caused us to be in the position we're in. Kind of thing. There's a lot of things that could say it. They're definitely going up. If Leicester blow it now, I'd be very, very surprised. Something catastrophic had got to happen, like their manager going, right, I've had enough and leaving. I will say that. I'd say that. I think that's a really clever way of doing it. Honestly, I really do. Let's have a look. We ain't drawing many games to see, mainly win or few losses. A lot tend to stay draw. Yeah, true. I wasn't surprised they beat Reading. Go record. Yeah, it's looking like it. What is the Reading record? I thought Leicester beat Reading. I thought Leicester beat it last time they were down. Or am I wrong there? Am I just 106? What do you get when your laugh went up under Pearson? I know that was close, wasn't it? That was like really close, wasn't it? 104, right? You were close to it then, right? That makes sense. I know you nearly got it last time. So you probably could get it this time. 106. I think you'll probably get that. But well deserved. You're literally too good for this league. I'll just say it out here. You're just too good for this league. Honestly, you play some excellent football at times, and I don't understand. Ooh, my master's dead. I don't understand why your fans are complaining about your manager or stuff, and I like how honest he is as well. Leicester always a team you want to do well, no particular reason, just proper underdog club, and people wants this to succeed. Yep. On point per game at the moment, we'll get 112. Oh, that'll be amazing. crazy how Reading did that well, go up and go absolutely sprinkle the following year into banked in the following year. Yeah, but sometimes some clubs do well in the Championship and don't really settle in life in the Premier League. I'll be honest with you, it's sometimes how it happens. What's happening? I love that comment. Positive news. Leicester shouldn't have gone down. It should have been Everton last season. Stayed up though. They stayed up, mate. It's interesting with the whole situation in the Prem at the minute. It's like Nottingham Forest look like they're in big trouble now. Worse than what Everton were in terms of the thing. I think me and Jack were talking about it earlier today. About it. All the Leicester fan chanters, you have to look at... The thing is, there's some... With what he said and come out, it just makes you wonder what's been said in terms of how he feels. It can be interesting to see how it is. What those did to... it was disgusting. They shouldn't be able to do that at all. What they did to Eddie BCFC was absolutely disgusting, and no way it should have happened. It's horrible. I thought it was absolutely disgusting and they should get sacked. Although they didn't show far too much loyalty to their social team, it was a good team, excellent individuals. I agree. Leicester shouldn't have gone down. We're a million miles from Prem and even further from top of... The thing is, if we stay up, the goal for me isn't looking at going to playoffs like Chansiri said this year. Stupid thing to say. 43 people watching as well, 22 likes up people. I much appreciate it. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. If you want to become a member, please do so, $4.99 a month. If you want to super chat as well, it's on. Everything goes back into the channel. And all that kind of good stuff. What was I saying? The thing is, if we stay up, our goal for next season should be to be just mid-table and just build from where we were this season to let's get mid-table and go from there. And I think that's where I'd be happy with if we were just mid-table or just below the top 10 kind of thing, and then just kept on moving and just trying to build each time we do so. And I personally would be happy with that. I don't know how other people feel about it. Like, I've been told already this season that I was too not ambitious enough, but just wanting to stay up. I worry if we go down, it'll be hard to come back. I think it would be hard to come back. It's tight in League One again this season as well. It's a very tight league, and I think all the leagues are getting tighter and tighter now. Well, the plug for I haven't heard that said in a while. I think that shit's gone. I think HMF pissed the league has just gone to like dock somewhere else for a while until we're back to wanting to have that kind of thing. But I know what you mean though, Andy. I understand that. But for me, honestly, I just got that whole thing. I literally just wanted to have some stability for a while. It's been sunk a few times. You sunk my battleship. It docked at left. I saw that. Kyle, I saw Dan Fudge walking past the canal with that bloody canal boat. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was a dark joke. I'm not saying that one. Dark. Stability tough with when... Yeah, it is. Yeah, the thing is, it's not tough if you don't have messing about. It's not tough if you don't have... Right. People think it's tough, right? It isn't and it's not. It isn't and it's not. That's the thing. I think if you let people able to do what they want to do... Don't laughing at work, go check. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Ant, mate. And also, go subscribe to Ant Leicester fan channel. He's a really good Leicester City channel. He's done really well. And he just keeps smashing it out every time. You'll have to... I don't know. Reach... Ant, do you know Dapper, 18 Dapper? By any chance? Who's a Donny Rover vlogger. If you don't, reach out to him. It'd be good to have you on the 72 review show before you go out the 72. Because you are going out the 72 because you're just on fire at the minute. I mean, the Hope do implode every year, don't they? Very difficult joke. Oh, Jesus Christ. It does though, yeah. As they always say, the hope that kills you. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting in the summer, I think. It all depends on what backing Danny gets in whichever league we're in. It all depends on what happens with, say, money coming in. I'd be interested to see what sponsorship we get on the shirt next season. Because let's be honest, this year hasn't been great. Yeah, put your link in the chat, mate. Hang on, I might be able to do it myself. You know what my issue is with Belling? Something like a... Thank you, Worko. Go give him a subscribe to him. He's very, very good. And if you pin it, you should be able to pin now, actually, Jack. There we go. Go subscribe to Ant. Much appreciated. Really good at what he's talking about. And his video from last night was really good, actually. His stream. So look, we need to sign some hidden gems for next, like Gassama, Sava, and Bernard. Keep your good up like Bristol City do. Really good play. Yeah, I agree. I do agree with that. At least not all hope is lost yet. All we can do... Exactly. We just got to get behind the lads. Just get behind the lads and just see what happens. You never know what's going to happen. And that's the thing. It's all well and good us all going doom and gloom. And like I said, I've been very bipolar fan-ish this year where I've gone, oh, we're going down, I don't think we're going to do it. And then next week I'm feeling like, oh, we could actually might do this. This is the thing. I think there's something about us. You go into people like Leicester. You go into people like... and only doing 2 goals. I think that's good. Open it, and it's just and belting out Robert Bat says it should have gone. I'm hoping that if you win netball games, it will lift a bit, and then we can carry the team for the rest of the season. I hope you're right, Andy. I really do hope you're right. It would be nice to finish what has been a very productive season personally for me. I think it's been one of the busiest I've been, and I thought I was busy last year, but this season's just been something else. You add on everything else that's happened this year last year for me. Yeah, I think it's. I'm getting to that point at the moment where I am. I'm gonna hear my voice in a minute. Cause I'm trying to do something, and it's not gonna work. Ooh, nice. I'm hoping we can. I really hope we can. I think we have just got to, like I said, take each game as it comes. And just see where we are come end of the season. And I think if we can do that, fantastic. But like I said, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough game. And I got the thing where we stay up after the season we've had, fantastic. Then you go building. If we go down after the season we just had, you ask questions. And you make sure that whatever Danny wants within reason I will say it within reason, because I think some people all think, oh, just give him everything he wants. No, we got to do it in a proper way. But you give Danny what he wants within reason, where he can build. I like the academy to get sorted a little bit more well. But I've been streaming for 1 hour and 9 minutes. I am going to go and do something else with my evening. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. Probably going to just spend time watching a YouTube video and then play video games. I haven't decided what I'm doing in that terms. I think I'm going to go play either Madden or... I'm tempted to re-download Battlefield Hardline, the one where you play the cop. I'm tempted to do that. Be good when Vardy retires. It will be. It's been really, really good. But yeah, there'll be videos tomorrow. There should be a press conference tomorrow video. And there should be something else. I can't remember what it was. Have a good night, mate. Cheers, Andy. Have a good night yourself, mate. Have a good one. I may even go watch some Champions League. Or I may even watch some EFL, actually. See the games that we might have coming up. Do a bit of research, kind of thing. But I'm more likely to play video games. Anyway, guys, have a good night. Enjoy, and I'll speak to you soon.